it was at this point, 7 minutes in, that I realized I only clicked start stream in one place, and then there was another button I had to press. Congratulations, me. Not much have happened. We have we've had a little bit of a setback on enacting multiculturalism. There is a war with France brewing. We committed war crimes in Africa, as one does. And yeah, that's it. Not much else. I've tried to figure out what I was doing, which the answer to that was not much. But we are going to join Constantine in a war against France, because we can, and because it's France. Yeah, I forgot Rin. Well, I clicked the button, but there was another button. So, buttons. So, maybe we do liberate Brittany. That will be a... well, we will have fewer French fingers pointing at us. Yeah, let's ask for that. Let's liberate Brittany. Surely Brittany would like to be part of Britain. Right? And can we close all of these and hope there's nothing else? No, there wasn't. Good. There we go. And it should be fine to just... let's... wait, do I have a front? Ah, Austria has a front there. They can deal with their own front. We will raise the... that was the home army, not the one I wanted. I wanted the conscripts. Oh well. It doesn't matter, we can have both. And we will have the conscripts. They will be protecting Constantine, because that's what they do well. Portsmouth Station, you will be blockading France and will also then help the Mediterranean army. We will mobilize to invade France a little bit. Let's see, what is it we would need for liberating Brittany? We need to occupy Brittany. It's in the name. It is. It is. We have telephones, which means we can be more interested. And we don't really have a use for telephones, right? We can output telephones, which we cannot use yet. But it's something. It's something we can do. Let's see. We will need them later, because I believe that they can later be used for radios and such. And after a little bit of lag, here we are. Really? We'd have... that's a lot of income for something that doesn't have any uses. Will people just want telephones just like that? Let's build a few then. Do we make Ireland the... do we make Ireland the home of electricity? Or electric industries in Great Britain, maybe? Let's do that. Let's build 15. We start with that, and then we will notice that it's way too much. And fix it somehow. Now, do we go back to Ethiopia, Central Asia, Arctic Russia? Probably not. The Midwest, if we want to bash on the Americans a little bit more. Or do we go with Ethiopia? Let's go with Central Asia. There's always something going on. Always something we can do. Have you raised anyone yet so I can review? No. Russian mass immigration. See? I knew it. Large number of Russian people from Sarkash has been joining. How nice. And that was good for the mosquitoes. Oh, I need to raise the conscripts. Great job. Great job. Did it do anything? Okay, it did. Thank you. Thank you. Da, 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 da. Mm-hmm. Can we move them? We can move them. Okay. You sit in... Wait, what? Okay, right. We station them in Constantine in case the French tries to invade navally. Good. Law debate success. We want the multiculturalism. Right, that's good. Muhammara likes us. How are we doing on cohesion? We are above 50, which is good. So, I would like to find someone who is in the power block that would like to become a little bit more involved. But I also want to work up the leverage over Ukraine. Because I kind of need the connection to Poland. Since we don't have one anywhere, they don't have any sea routes. And it was at this point I saw the giant snake of a British Empire power block sneaking up through Russia. Absolutely awful. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get particularly close with anyone soon. Yeah, we need to work more in Wallachia and Moldavia because we're kind of stuck. Yeah, so we might as well get some of our whatchamacallits. We can get some of our cohesion up from independent members. Are they a protector? Yes. Where was it I could check this? Just scroll through here, was it? New Africa is a protectorate. Kalsaraj is a protectorate. Wait, Java is not, but they are too new, right? Yeah, it's been a year. Chile is a protectorate. Venice is not. Do we bring them in? We lose 90% of our cohesion. Yeah, but bringing them in will be fine. It will be good. Oh no, Venice. Please like me better. Moldavia. Okay. Screw you, Moldavia. Guess you can be there squeezed in being, well, irrelevant. Be irrelevant then. War with the French has broken out. Oh no! What was in that one apart from me guaranteeing their independence? Should I be... No, I can't improve relations. So we'll just have to wait for them to be less upset with us. Which is fine. We can do that. Oh, scroll. Croatia left the British Empire. What? You can do that? That's rude. That also means I no longer have the connection to Hungary, which is not good. Really, they can just leave because of the cohesion? Is that it? Oh yeah, we're gonna lose all of that because reasons. I really hope they don't join, or they shouldn't be able to. 2 Sicilies. What is our treaty with them? Let's do you like to have the power block embassy back? No? Screw you, Croatia. I was nothing but nice. Wallachia withdraws. Is this something new? Because I did not see this as much before. Of people just withdrawing from treaties like crazy. Are they trying to defend? They are. They are all on interception. We should be blockading them pretty well. See? 19%? Really? Lanfang has a revolution, really? Lanfang, why are you like this? Why is it over here? This is where they are. And why is it the middle one? Really? They took a piece in the middle? You know where there's a couple of trees? Why do you have devastation and turmoil? Oh, they have terrible standard of living. Why? What are you lacking? Well, not much. You don't have a lot. You don't produce a lot. You don't use a lot. Why do you have an artillery foundry? Dude. Break it. Have like... I don't know. Where is it? Eyeballs. Help me. Food industries. Let's just build them some food industries because that's apparently what they're lacking most of all. We'll see. They have one dude, right? Lanfang. They have one dude. And the revolt has no dudes. We'll see if Lanfang can't win that on their own. We'll have to help. Okay, Senegal is having a bit of a time. Darn you, France. Would you like some help? I wonder, would they like some help? They would like some help. I wonder if they will become our subject. That would be very nice. Oh, there's battles. Okay. Fine. Battle on. As long as you win. Why are you losing? What? Serbia left the British Empire. What the fudge? Also, why are we using no ships in that battle? What in the world? Great flickering. I love it when it does that. That's something. That's much better. I'm glad that they can be sinking convoys while they are also engaged in battle and being beaten. That's good. Ottoman Empire wants... what is it? Trade privileges. For trade privileges we can get investment rights and they will pay us money. No, I don't want to be your friend. I don't want to be your friend. I want to beat you up. I'm kind of like that. How many more do we have to fight? One more here. They had another one here. So 2 more battles, then that fleet will be gone. Unless we get beaten somehow. Why do we have 7,000 ships? We have 97. We had. No longer. Why are you losing? You have better ships. You have the better boats. Why do you have low organization though? Because of too many special units. Ah, because... Really? We need to have more ships here. They'll go up to 47, right? Or does it go up to 49? Let's grab 5 more frigates, because apparently we need them. Sort them up, peasants, and grab one here. 5. So we can apparently lose a couple of battles without being completely destroyed. Yes! Multiculturalism. Perfect. That is perfect. That's exactly what we want. Now. Oh, we already had no migration controls. Perfect. Open arms. Great Britain has become renowned around the world as a place that welcomes immigrants without discriminating. Come one, come all. Migration attraction, or all will know us as a safe harbor. 100 prestige or migration attraction. Let's have a little bit of a migration attraction. That is always nice. Well, market access, really? Oh, great! We beat their navy, which means that these lads should have cautious advance, not pillage. Can you do anyone who's on any offensive planners? You, yes. So you shall advance, and then you will naval invade Brittany with the Portsmouth station. Confirm. And we are making a lot of money just sitting at war. So we should make some more construction sectors somewhere. There. Let's start with 10, and we can keep ramping up as needed. Really, we can't invade Brittany from over here. We have to invade them from here. Okay. Do they actually have one dude? No. Please attack them. They have no one. There's no one there. Do it. Attack them before they have a dude. Lanfang, come on. Don't sit on defend. Go. I'm on pause. That's why. Okay, we're good. We're good. No problems. I don't have to help. Lanfang will do their thing. So apparently they are not actually going to invade Constantine, which is sensible, I guess. Considering they are going to defend this, are they? They are going to defend this. That is something. We'll see if that helps them. It might. It probably does. It probably does. Are there any laws we want to be passing at the moment? Can we cannot go for universal suffrage. Do you want to go for elected bureaucrats, maybe? Maybe. We currently have the taxation capacity and political strength of bureaucrats. Maybe we go for elected bureaucrats. Who would be pissed off by that? Intelligentsia, who of course wants nepotism and stuff, which makes perfect sense. Do you want to... We can't really work on the welfare, even though that would be nice. Who would that piss off? Industrialists. Right. We could go for women's suffrage. The landed gentry and the intelligentsia. Right, because they're very intelligent to keep people out of the workforce. Let's go for women's suffrage. Why not? It's something we need. Something we need. Lanfang won. Good job, Lanfang. You didn't even need my help. And we have lower loan interest rate and more bureaucracy and authority. Does that mean we're back down to... Now, oh, really? So 1.3 million in credit, and we are paying less than 900 in interest. Ho! Ho! Our family ties no longer have family ties. That's unfortunate. Okay. Oil has been found. How are we doing? We are not doing too well. So the better thing would probably be to advance through Austria. Who is attacking here? Is Austria attacking? Austria is attacking. Are they winning? Sort of. Yeah, this is not going to work, is it? I don't think there's gonna... I don't think this one's going to work. Mostly because we don't have enough troops getting used, and of course... That was really... Ooh. That's good. There's the taxation capacity. Even more taxation capacity. We can tax everyone even more. Ho 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 ho. Ho 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 ho. How is it that we have an advantage, or there's no difference between battles, and when as soon as the battle starts we have a disadvantage? Yeah, I don't think this isn't gonna work. So let's cancel the invasion. Yeah, we're just losing men for no reason. Why on earth would you walk through France if you fail a naval invasion at the coast? Why would you go all the way through the entirety of France to stop invading them? And where did my boats go? Where are you going? Iberia HQ? No. Why would you go to Iberia? That's not where your home is. At least go to England, where you literally live. Ah. This game sometimes. We're building more clothes. That's good. What are you building? Explosives factory in Ulster. Well, that's brilliant. Building trains. We're building steel mills. Okay. Are they building any glass? Or is that still just me having to do it for them? Oil rigs in Alberta. Oh, go away, I wanted to read. Darn you. I don't think they are making any glass. Yeah, they're not building any glass. Am I building any glass? Because someone should be. Oh hey, the government administration buildings. Naval bases. Alright, there's some more glass. Yeah, we do have glass in the queue, as well as electrics industry. So let's just let that build out a bit. General Malcolm McKay's personal habits are starting to get in the way of his role as a general. What's he doing? He's addicted. What? He's an opium addict. Oh, you bastard. But he's not very good, so let's fire him. It said fire him, not set him on fire. Why did he die? He died. We should probably move the conscripts as well, because they can probably do more good in Austria rather than sitting in Constantine not doing anything. So let's do that. You go to... We have a front down here. Okay, interesting. Yeah, let's just put them on the front and give them another general. Probably not the inept guy, that doesn't seem like a good idea. So let's go with a Wyndham MacDonald. And just set him on defend. You are stationed at the headquarters. Get on the front line and start attacking. Just Let's just steamroll France. I thought I was being cheeky with my... cheeky with a little naval invasion that didn't work. Women beyond spinsters. The rising feminist factions in Great Britain have suffered a schism. Emmeline Parkhurst has found a new militant organization in its wake. A few days in the country ought to soothe their woes. She loses popularity. What does she want? She wants women's suffrage. That doesn't sound like a bad thing. That sounds like a good thing. So, I mean, not having her lose popularity would probably be a decent thing. Meet with her followers early. More feminist movement pop attraction, or her charity in the workhouses does her credit. She gains popularity. Do we want... I mean, gain pop attraction, but they have zero... they don't have any activism, because the only thing they want is a lower already passing, so it's never going to go up. Because yeah, minus 75%. So let's just give her popularity. That might help. Conscripts have returned from exile. Why did you exile yourself? Venice, no! Venice, no! No, no, no. Where is it? There. I have to wait until I can start becoming friends with them. The outbreak of armed hostilities between Great Britain and French Republic has had disastrous effect on the British-French Association. Spearheaded by the petite bourgeoisie, its once stalwart supporters have begun an exodus from the lobby. Yeah, get out of there. No one needs it. Does anyone even exist anymore? Who's in that? No, it doesn't exist anymore. Good. It shouldn't. Shouldn't be friends with France. Have they pulled out? They have pulled out their troops from... I am going to move them to England. We might be able to do another naval invasion. Nice! Panama Canal is prosperous. That means we can have another company. And that company will be... Was it the Armstrong one that I wanted? Where are you, Armstrong? This one. Navy, defense, carriers, offense. We get Armstrong ships. They do motors, which we not want them to do. Munitions, which, well, then I won't have to. Military shipyards, again, I won't really have to. And they can have... They can have automotive industries, which will be great. Establish. Yes. Armstrong, you can also have cars. How many more? I'm using 5 out of 7. I don't want to give them trade rights. Investment rights? Who would I want to give that to? Arthur Guinness building groceries? If we can allow them to invest in iron mines and coal mines and steel mills everywhere, that would probably be good, wouldn't it? They already have it. Okay. Never mind, never mind. I'll just buy fish. Maybe, if you want to build fish everywhere. Nah. We'll save them until we can get some more companies in. Well done. That guy's done with the massive occupation. I forgot about Ivory Coast. Sorry. They got destroyed. Oops. Should we take this? Should we invade this little island by walking? Having a little walk across the sea. Can no longer improve relations with Hanover. That was their job. I still can't improve relations with Venice because they haven't damaged them enough. But France having committed all of their... Yeah, that's great. I having committed all of their troops to their front line against Austria. That is good. What on earth is this? How did you lose? 53,000 versus less than 20 and he lost? Oh boy. What's wrong with you? Good point, actually. Debate event for the enactment of women's suffrage. While debates continue over the women's suffrage law, a polemic by Diamantis has publicized a simple and catastrophic flaw in the proceedings. A redraft is underway. Find an acceptable compromise. I'm not sure I want a traditionalist who's part of the positivist movement to gain popularity. Let him take the bait, push another matter. With success, chances the Weeboogies get a lower pop attraction. Maybe. Are they for this? They are. How old is he? 64. And he's a general. Oh well, he can be more popular then. Dang it. See, what I'm thinking is, since France has all of their troops now on the front line towards Austria, we can do another little cheeky invasion of Brittany, which we need to do. Or well, it'll make everything easier. So let's do it. Portsmouth Station, confirm. Oil in East Anglia, which is something we can use. Mandate, okay. How is our cohesion looking? It's getting there. It's getting there. Can we invite some countries? Oh, what? Okay, so if we look at something like a Croatia, why is it so low? Yeah, we need to get the... We need to get some better parts in this. Need to get the power block embassy back in. I will give you military assistance and trade privileges. Does that give me... Yeah. No, wait. Yeah, it's... I want trade privileges. For, let's go with 10 years. Be mine once more. Send the proposal. And Serbia, that took so long to get them in. And then they just, nah, how about we leave? And we have no active treaties either. Aye. So now they're at risk of becoming a Russian subject instead. I'll guarantee your independence for the investment rights in the power block and the trade privileges. You can have military assistance and stop leaving me. It makes me sad. 10 years should be fine. Send a proposal and let them take into place. Okay. Entered into force, both of them. Good. Aha! They're moving troops off the front again, the little assholes. Volta Uprising signed a treaty with Senegal. That's a shame. Actually, let's... no, I wanted the army. Let's put everyone on advance, because they are still moving troops over here. Are they not? Currently defending the invasion from Null State. We'll see. Let's put everyone on attack and see if we can, before everyone's here, if we can just brute force it. They don't have a lot of manpower, which is good. We have. Gaza is loyal. That's good as well. Let's see then. How are we doing? That looks good. That's good. That's very good. Okay, we're getting it. We're getting there. We are getting there, which is good. It's perfect. Okay, so all we needed to do was tickle them in the east a little bit. And we no longer have society research speed. Kuruma site immigration and oil in Timbuktu. That's good. That's good. Booming oil industry in Lancashire. Get every drop from those wells. More throughputs. Which, do we even use oil for anything? Do we really? Let's see, how profitable are they? Very. Where are we using oil? I don't know, actually. Okay, so of the 500 consumption, 414 is just being traded out. I guess that's good. Oil would be used in automotive industries, right? I would assume. Can move towards probably not doing that. Where did we build automotive industries? Was it in the Midlands? No. East Anglia? Nope. Home counties? Where did I build the automotive industries? Did I build the automotive industries? I built them in Lancashire. I didn't see them. No. Yorkshire? Yorkshire. It does use oil, yes. Which makes cars very expensive. Which is interesting. Cars are really expensive despite us having a quite large what's it called? I'm losing words. What is this? We have a lot of them. Get more oil then. Yeah, losing words is no fun. I have precious few of them as it is. Strike wave in Highlands. A wave of workers' strikes inspired by the socialist movement have racked industries in the Highlands. Striking workers have joined protests in several cities across the region. Making them that we recognize their demands or get them back to work. That was just worse overall. Having lower activism and, I mean, trade unions becoming stronger is perfectly fine. And if we're gonna lose throughput for manufacturing and infrastructure, may as well not half it for 2 years. Just go for a quarter. That's gonna hurt though. Where, Highlands, gimme. That is, yeah. That, oh, they have torrential rains as well. Of course. Of course they would. So let's, why are you downsizing? Don't delete the only whaling station. How will we get whales then? Let's build up a railway. It's going to take a while, but we need it. That massive infrastructure deficit is not good. And we need them to have the... we need them to have good market access, otherwise that's going to piss them off even more. And we don't need them to be more pissed off than they already are. Okay, there we go. That should be a good bit of occupation. You know, they have just 31 people sitting around looking at everything. They're not helping on either front, which is great. Shandong has a revolt. Would you like me to butt in? They would like some support. Am I going to be able to get them? No. I think I even decided against it because it's not going to happen. But Gili, I think, was maybe possible. We're getting up to 99. How do they have a low acceptance if we have multiculturalism? Really? Really? Interesting. And also quite annoying. Oh yeah, there we go. Do we need one more battle maybe? Yeah, one more battle and Oh well, is this the last one then? Then we'll have a beachhead. Yep. You will now go on. You on. I don't defend. You defend because you are not. You are an offensive planner, but still. And he will stay on cautious advance, and then we will just squeeze them from either side. Did I really build 101 ships? Or is it? It'll be 102. Oh, that's super annoying. I will have to fix that somehow. Let's go back to blockading their big part. That sounds wrong. You go to Poitou so we don't get a rubbish split front. Aha! Now they're moving more people here. Yeah, they are. Is it gonna do anything? No, they don't have manpower. Marvelous. Shandong, would you like my help? What would you like? They would become my subject. Okay. Do it. Do it. I will help you. I will literally do your work for you. That is super helpful. Free subjects. I will do your work for you just because of that. You get on that front. Advance. Can you advance? You can, but you're better as a defender. Are you an offensive planner? Not really. Because let's put it back on. We can cautiously advance because that should be... What do you mean next? There are next orders? What does that even mean? Oh. Oh, come on. Oh, yeah. There are 5 ships back. Oh, no. Yeah, this was fine. What on earth is this nonsense? What the shit? Austria, what are you doing? What are they doing? You could have gone around so you didn't have to walk through France just to get to the other side of France. Gone to the dogs. A horrendous first draft of women's suffrage has every faction clamoring to ram in their desired changes. Emmeline Pankhurst has whipped up immense public discontent in favor of a rewrite. Awesome. We needed some bad parts or bad events. We can get intelligentsia gets more pissed, and we have an enactment success chance by staying the course and clear up any errors. Here out Emmeline Pankhurst supporters. 50-50 chance of getting +5 or -5, and take some of the intelligentsia suggestions. Yeah, now let's I would rather have the guaranteed +10% chance and have the industrial intelligentsia be a little bit upset. They are already upset because they are weird. So let's do that. Let's have them be a little bit more upset and have the higher success chance because we do need that one. Let's also stop damaging relations with Mexico because we don't need to do that anymore. Frederick Agnew, who was in... Oh, he was in Mediterranean, was he? Yep. Army of the Mediterranean, Traditionalist Commander, High Command Limit and Admiral Blockade Strength. He's a general. An ambitious woodland combat expert. Better than the inept dude and the Traditionalist Commander who has lower kill rate. Yeah, let's go with that guy, and you can be on defend because I think there's someone better. Yes, we have an offensive planner. Probably not great that he's arrogant, but what can we do? We have a communist party. Because there's an election coming up, I guess. Yep. Against extremism as a major part of their electoral platform. Diamantis and the leadership of the Labour Party have begun an aggressive campaign to distance themselves from the revolutionary socialist ideology of the Communist Party. Who are in the Communist Party? Just trade unions? Must present an attractive alternative to the people. Momentum to the Labour Party, which is just the armed forces. Or focus our campaign on combating the communists. 10% momentum for the Labour Party and minus 20% momentum for the Communist Party. I want to see what the initial momentum looks like. The Tory Party winning. That is not what we want. Absolutely not. So, well, the Communist Party is probably not going to be winning anytime soon. The Labour Party is losing 39 million votes projected. Ouchie. Yeah, I mean, I don't really want to have a lower momentum for the Communist Party. If anything, I want lower for the Tory Party because they are bad. So let's just give momentum to the Labour Party. And the intelligentsia became more unhappy. So we have lower prestige, of course. We no longer have the workforce ratio. So let's see if we have to move anything around in the government. No one wants to join any different parties. This is good. Well, kind of rude to say that the rural folk being marginalized is good, but you know, it is what it is. We do need the wee boogies in right now, don't we? Or do we? Yeah, we do need them for women's suffrage. How weird is that the wee boogies are for women's suffrage and multiculturalism? Really strange. I'm not sure how I feel about that. We can have more interest. Ah, because we built more boats. West Siberia, maybe? Probably. Oh, right, because we got a free one now from North China. That's right. Do we go with West Siberia? It's either that or Ethiopia, I think. Even if it would be nice to be beating on the US a little bit more. Don't think we're going to be doing that because they are not particularly strong and there might be resources in Ethiopia that I want. So let's go with Ethiopia. We may as well. Try to do. I want to lower autonomy for everyone. Can only pick one. Can I can't sort by liberty desire. Venice is too high. I just go none. By liberty desire. Yeah, it's Venice, but I would rather not have them. I would rather not have them be more pissed. And especially like Shandong has just arrived. So let's leave it at that. We are taking down because of Venice has high liberty desire and we have independent bloc members. Right. How are we doing? Are we losing? 100k versus 12k and we're losing? Surely you're bullshitting. We have 10 times the dudes. Is this the guy I just hired? No, it's not. Why is he... Like... What? How is he losing with 10 times the men? Overly enthusiastic partisans, supporters of the Labour Party, have gone beyond simply campaigning for their own party, harassing and sometimes physically attacking opposing partisans. Come on! Crack down on their activities or let them continue molesting. That's not okay. Empire of Japan finished colonizing Sakhalin. Okay. Are we losing more battles? Stop losing. Why? Hang on for a second. Okay. 10 times the men, 100 times the incompetence, it would seem. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, who's he fighting against? A tactful surveyor. What does that give? More defense. Less morale damage. Defense in forest. Are we fighting in forest? We're fighting on dockyards, so no. I mean, I guess the home defense is probably a good thing, but still, you have 10 times the men. 74,000 demoralized soldiers that just decided, I'm gonna leave then. Do they don't have, do they have manpower here? Like, they don't really. What? Oh, France gave up. So now Brittany is free. Hooray! Hooray! You demobilize. Yes. You demobilize. Yes, and go home. You just go home. Okay. How was that? Easy peasy. You demobilize. Yes. Because we only have the Shandong War. Which should be... Well, should be. It'll be over because they don't have any... There are no enemies. And we have, well, an army actually. We have 5 lancers. Why do we have that? Why do we have cavalry still? What is this, 1700? Is this the 1700s? Democratic Solidarity. In a pro-suffrage gesture, John Leno has released a positive endorsement of the Communist Party for its stalwart support of voting rights in Great Britain. Well, he probably should be. The Communist Party is the guardian of the British franchise. Perhaps some party members more than others. Trade unions get proper traction. I mean, they're far behind, so they're never going to beat out the Tory party. It's really annoying that's the 2 lowest power parties, lowest momentum, the weaker ones. They are the ones that are actually getting these events. Oh, let's give them some proper traction. Why not? Conscripts are no longer exiled. Okay, going home. Secession in Arabia. Equatorial Bantu mass immigration from France to Ulster. Okay, imagine moving from France to Ireland and being like, yeah, this is the good stuff. Here we go. We're all Britain here. Let's go. Let's try and get Brittany in as fast as we can. Next, how big is this uprising? It's not very big, but the uprising would like my support. Let's see what they want. If we can Can make them a subject. Well, that would be convenient. Are they all... No! Oh no, 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 no. Oh, thank goodness. I saw all of those armies heading towards the Shandong front. We were heading for more war crimes. Ay, ay, ay. Because it wasn't enough with the ones we already had with... where are they? The Army of India. Which I probably should rename. They're not doing a lot of armying around in India. Okay, what kind of support would you like? You would like an... You would give me an obligation. Okay. Well, deal with yourselves then. Deal with it yourselves. How is the investment pool is still going up, so we're going to have more construction sectors. Max out in Lancashire. Or in East Anglia, West Country. And let's build these up to 5. It's a bit of annoying to build in Scotland, what with the mountains giving... Oh wait, they don't... It's just Highlands? No? Oh, there we go, Scottish Highlands. State construction efficiency goes down. The lowlands are fine, apparently. So let's give them some more construction sectors then. Go away. There we go. Can build a lot of construction sectors everywhere. Let's focus on the ones where we have them already. Can max them out and then we can branch out to different parts. Okay, go away. Okay, thank you. We are currently making a lot of money, which is fine, as long as you don't hit the max, which I'm not sure what it is. How much that max is? How much is it? 56. Yeah, so we're probably gonna want to spend more money, which the construction sector upgrade will help with. The Crusade for Change, the ongoing effort to implement women's suffrage, has captured the imagination of the Communist Party, which has added full-throated support for the new law as part of its central platform. The Communist Party are the champions of change. Momentum. Yeah, I would rather have the success chance, because the Communist Party is not going to win anyway. So let's have the success chance, because that will be more useful. Revolution in Indonesia. Sambas? Would you like some help? No one would like my help. Why not? What if we improve relations a little bit? What if we become better friends? Would you like my help then? Let's see. If we were to... What countries can we liberate here? Yucatan, Chiapas, that was down here, yeah. These two, I think. Rio Grande is also down here somewhere, I think. We could do Texas. Right! We could do Texas, because that has a bunch of neat resources. Could liberate Texas and then bring them into our power block and make them a little bit of a subject. Who would join? Who would join against us? Occitania, naturally. France. Spain. They have joined every single time against me before, so why wouldn't they? El Salvador does not matter. And New Granada is... Well, they also don't matter. We could call Prussia in, but they will maybe join anyways. Yeah, let's liberate Texas so we can have a bit of Texas. Confirm. Okay, there we go. No, Mexico said no. How could you? Why? Mobilize the conscripts. Because I am fairly sure we're going to have to be fighting France. So we may as well mobilize them as well. And the army of the Mediterranean. For grabbing Texas. Can we sit in New Africa? We cannot sit in New Africa. Let's move them to here. Let's grab the army of totally and absolutely India. They can sit on this front. And we will also grab the Plymouth station. And they can be in the Gulf of Mexico, where I will probably, maybe, possibly, navally invade. Who's going over here? The army for the Mediterranean is going to the Caribbean. Actually, maybe we put them at the front in Central America. More mass immigration from the Philippines to Yorkshire. That's also a change, isn't it? Let's see who joins in. Let's see who joins in. We are not drafting. Good. Progressing. Progress. South German mass immigration from France. Okay. To Wales. We have a man of war shortage. How? Occitania sides with Mexico. Unexpected. Why do you have low organization? Is it because you are... Supplies shortage. Right. We need more... We need more market access. We need more... we need more man of wars. But we do have the Armstrong company. Are you doing your jobs? They have probably bought all of those military shipyards. They are expanding the automotive industry. I think they've bought most of these. Munition plants probably the same. Let's just build some more. How many do we need? We need 230. Are the ones we currently have, are they on... Are they prosperous or are they fully staffed rather? No, so they... the one in home counties can absolutely get more people. Yeah, we absolutely have enough, I think, as soon as they start hiring people again. Please do. Good for endorsements. Spain sides with... Screw you, Spain. Every single time. In a gesture of solidarity with the Tory party, Emmeline Pankhurst has encouraged her supporters to vote for it in the ongoing elections. Damn it. Why? Emmeline. Why? I don't want the landed gentry to have more pop attraction. Well, it doesn't actually matter, they have none. On the right track, the excellent state of our road networks has attracted engineers from all over our nation that now want to work with us in various ways. Interesting ways, even. We have monitors as well. A better drainage system would be our priority. Lower decree costs for 5 years and more infrastructure. But spend a lot of money. This promising young man offers us a cheaper alternative. Lower decree costs. Stone foundations. Risky but great. We don't need to listen to the fraudsters. Maybe go with the drainage system. Because the cheaper alternative is not really necessary. Damn you, Spain. The jingoist is out of the landed gentry we now have in authoritarian. It's Frederick Barrington, the sickly general. Damn it. Every time. By making a smaller warship better suited for shallow water and slapping massive guns on it, it is possible to make an effective naval weapon. I guess? Does that mean... Yes. Now, actually I'm gonna have a sneaky peek at the wiki, because I don't want to end up in a situation where I can't upgrade my ships anymore. Monitors. Monitors. Upgrade for frigates. Yeah, so destroyers can be upgraded from monitors. Do I want destroyers? Like the torpedo boats does a lot of damage. I probably want the destroyers. I could use... Could I? No, I can't move to torpedo boats because I have not invented them. Right, because that's the next step. Right. But the scout cruisers can upgrade from both torpedo boats and destroyers. So the question is, do I want destroyers or torpedo boats? Probably destroyers. I do more defending, I feel, with my ships than I do attacking. What does monitors use? Monitors use ammunition, artillery, and ironclads. Yeah, that's fine. That is fine. We are moving away from... Oh, come on, please. This is annoying. Why do you have low organization? Supply shortage? How? Oh, because you still have... you're still using... Okay, let's upgrade that. What other flotillas do we have? The Plymouth station, they are in... They're traveling to the Gulf of Mexico. They should be fine. The Portsmouth station are upgrading. Which should be fine. The conscripts are being silly, of course, because they raise all the artillery first. And then they start with the infantry, despite having a lot more infantry. That is so annoying. Let's have them on that front. Please be on the front, so we can piss off Spain. Piss off Spain. Mobilize them as well, because we're going to need everyone. Yeah, we should be mostly fine though. You are used... Why do you have lower... Wait, what? The infrastructure usage is higher than the infrastructure. They're using 669 out of 671. Maths? What are you doing? Is it because it's going to be lower? Yeah, thank you. Or goal added for Mexico. Let's see. What did they add? What are you doing? Investment rights for Mexico in the British Raj, investment rights for Occitania in Canada, and Spain wants investment rights in Greece. Also Mexico wants Oregon. Really? Do you really believe that? What kind of war goals would we want? I kind of want to punish Spain for constantly joining against me. We could... Oh, Andalusia would be a lot. Catalonia would also be a lot. I wonder what would be the biggest chunk of GDP. See, is it this one I want? No, that's just mine. Global GDP. Yeah, so Valencia seemed to be their biggest one. So would that be Catalonia? Yeah, because Badajoz does not have much at all. 1%. Valencia is 16% on their own. And then Catalonia, that would be a quarter of their GDP, just poof, gone. To be graciously invited to join the British Empire. Yeah, I think I want to do that. I want to liberate Catalonia. Mexico are worried though, so I might want to add a war goal against them. Another one to make to make them not want to give up, because if they give up, we'd only get Texas liberated. And like I said, I kind of want to punish Spain for being Spain and joining against me every single time. Do we liberate another part? Yucatan would be not enough. It would be this one, which is not a ton. Also because their GDP is kind of concentrated in Mexico. Mexico City, I believe, I assume, is here. I'm probably wrong. I might be wrong. Let's see. Can we... No. Oh well. We can't see the names of countries we are at war with. Or going to be at war with. No. Is it we can't see the names of cities in anywhere in countries? In any country just because we're going to be at war? Interesting. Also slightly annoying. But yeah, I think I will add liberate country and do Maya, because that is a chunk that we can easily take over because we are literally bordering it. The issue would be that we are bordering it, and that would take away the taking away the southern border, Mexico, and our little Guatemala. Probably not too bad. So yeah, let's liberate Maya, and we make that a primary, so we at least get those. What would the US want? Transfer subjects? Yeah, how about no? War goals, they want to return state. Colorado, Nevada, New Mexico. Mexican, New Mexico, okay. And Arizona, nah, I wouldn't want that. And they would want this, nah. Screw you, America. We could bring New Africa in. What would you would want one of my subjects. Why would you want... I could of course give them an obligation and just have them join us, but are they that strong? Not necessarily. It will also give... I mean, it will give us another front, which is fair enough. It would give us another front, which is not necessarily useful. We could call in Prussia with an obligation. Like, we could do that. That's basically free. Call ally is 20, obligation is 10, and an obligation to Prussia is literally nothing for now. We might want to break our little alliance later on, so we can have a little bit of a Poland with a coastline, because currently they don't have a coastline, because they do have... They didn't have cores, Poland. But it's Polish. So, it's these three, I guess? Polish, are you? This one as well? Or did they just have a lot of Polish people? They might just have a lot of Polish people. But there are a few states here that would be great for Poland to have. It'll happen at some point. But do we call anyone in? Don't really need to. Not really. I mean, having Prussia help a little bit would be nice. Oh wait, is nah, so it would be kind of safe to bring in Prussia, and France probably wouldn't join. I don't know if they can join even. Can they join? Sort of. They could still. If they didn't dislike Occitania and Haiti, they would probably be able to join. Why wouldn't they join me? What? You wouldn't join me, France? You wouldn't join me in fighting someone in another part of the world? What are you? Why are you like this? Enlistment offices unlocked. That unlocks a law. We have more conscriptable battalions, which is something. Not sure we will use that too much. But we can now have mass conscription, which we will not have. We don't really need to. We have a better army. Like the professional army is just too good. Like higher morale loss. That's literally the issue we have currently. We lose morale, and then we lose even if you have 10 times the men. We still have a man of war shortage, which is a little bit strange. Self-propelled torpedoes are spreading. Okay, what are we currently? We're researching breech loading, artillery, then philosophical pragmatism, camera, anarchism. Oh, right, because we want the corporate governance, which gives us more companies. And then we have plastics. Do we go for destroyers? Is further on. Interesting. Let's go for the hand-cranked machine guns and military statistics, so we can go for destroyers. It's a little bit interesting that the... Where are they? Where are the scout cruisers? Here. Huh? Wait, I could skip destroyers and go to scout cruiser? Can I? I mean, let's research that one instead. Because I believe the scout cruisers are just better. Yeah. They're just better, so can we skip ahead? And just go for scout cruisers instead of destroyers altogether? Maybe? Let's see. If we can do that, then we will. Because that's just freebies. What is costing us so much money right now? Opium. Fair enough, I guess. Also glass. We are having a larger and larger deficit of glass. Union's campaign. Utilizing Diamantis' connections in the trade unions. The Labour Party has gained a much greater share of dedicated and ideologically committed union voters. Mobilise the union for the Labour Party. Well, strong trade unions with service for many years. Yeah. Like, how is it that the Labour Party and the Communist Party are getting every single event for this election? The Tory Party won. Lovely. Lovely. Do we want to change anything? I don't think so currently. And we went from having the best possible being 95% to the best possible being 57. Ish. Yuck. Yuck. Heatwave in the Eastern Cape. Oil in Mandalay. Was there any other wars that I was going to butt in on? Do I want to butt in? I can't. Cheh. Guess I'll just have to battle it out. Yeah, okay, we don't have a shortage anymore. That's good. Are we actually producing any... We're not producing any Man of Wars anymore. So I guess we are... I guess we are importing the ones that we need currently. Yeah. Can you have a slightly lower Liberty Desire, please? Australian and Canadian attitude worsened. War goal for Mexico. What did you add? What do you want? What did you want? Idaho? Fair enough, I guess. Well, not really. But that probably means that they are not going to back down. Which means we can... Oh, I don't need to close that one if I'm gonna... Let's call in Prussia. With an obligation. Because that will be fine. Leaves me 35 maneuvers. Yeah? Yep. There we go. We have Prussia. And some little guys. And we can see if we can't go ahead and do we liberate Andalusia as well, just to screw over Spain as much as... Yes. Screw you, Spain. You have annoyed me for too long. Okay, so they are moving people to the Portuguese front, so we are going to move our conscripts there. We have nothing against Occitania, I believe. No, Mexico and Spain. So the only thing we need to do is wait for Occitania. Basically, they will peace out on their own. Unless we can, well, finish beating up Mexico. And then we can maybe navally invade a little bit. We do a little bit of naval invading. That is always fun. But otherwise, this should be fairly straightforward because we don't have everyone against us. We don't have, like, Austria. We don't have Russia as well, like we've had in the past. Yuck. No, not drafts. I wanted to renegotiate this one. Do you want a power block embassy? Why not? Because they have powerful protectors. Yeah, right. Who was that? That was France, right? Bremen. Is that the only one they have? Yeah, France is not really guaranteeing their independence. Who is who is your powerful protector? What? And France is not that powerful. Have you seen me fight them? They're not that powerful. Oh, we are... Really? No. Screw you, US. We are rivals. We are rivals. We have an electricity shortage in Wales. How much? How much? 68. Okay, that's a little bit, actually. Oh, but why are you not fully employed? What is this? Let's build one more just in case. We can invite someone to the power block. Who can we invite? Serbia. They would say no because, guess what? They are disinterested. You pricks. How's Croatia doing it? Are we actually getting there? Probably not. Can Serbia stop? Oh, wait, they're even more disinterested because we don't have Croatia in. Dear, oh dear. We need to build some stuff in Croatia. What can we build in Croatia? What do you need? Clothes. Clothes and furniture. So, let's see. Urban clothes. Size 1, size 0. Just build one each. And build furniture. What else could you need? So you're more dependent on me. Paper, tobacco, you can't have. Tools. Paper we can build for you. Let's just build one here, one there. There we go. How is the investment pool? It's still rising by quite a lot, so let us have some more construction sectors. Not too much, because I don't want to accidentally go too high, because that would be a little bit unfortunate if we were to suddenly, well, hemorrhage money. The shallow draft solution designed for coastal defense operations. What monitors lack in ocean-going capabilities, they make up for in cost-effectiveness. Admiral Aeneas MacGregor has informed the Admiralty in London that his fleet will keep any foes away from British waters. Secure shores means secure commerce, which means trade center building throughput in Great Britain, or we can get naval defense. Let's orient our naval doctrine around them. We don't win by having the best ships, we win by having the most. Probably not. Probably not that one. That sounds kind of crap. Yeah, let's go with trade center building throughput because I'm sure that will be useful. Right, new mandate available. We have the mandates we want. We can still invite only Serbia, yes, and they would still say no. Is that going down? No, it's still rising. Croatia's is still rising, but they are a little bit too independent from us economically, and we have far too little influence. I need more rubber rush. Rubber has been successfully grown in British Niger Delta. The fragile nature of these trees and their difficult to meet conditions make this achievement exceptionally important. Migration efficiency, or migration attraction, state construction efficiency, and rubber plantations throughput would be nice. Higher mortality is probably not a great thing. Yeah, let's go with let rubber always drive new growth, so we don't have to click that one again. Because I'm fairly sure I will pick the same thing every single time. War with Mexico. To arms. Yes. Let us battle. It will be legendary. I want you to aim for Chiapas. Actually, no. Aim for Veracruz. because that will still take you through Yucatan, which will occupy all the things that we need for that one. Okay, that's going to go very fast. Let's just set everyone on advance. Everyone's on advance. Go, 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 go. Up here we have an advantage. And we are advancing cautiously. We are cautiously advancing. Good. They can just go wherever they want. Are they actually fighting us, or are we fighting them? Are we attacking them? We are. Okay, thank you for the flickering. It's always helpful. What do we have here? Are they attacking into... They are attacking into Portugal and not doing too great. Are we attacking also? Maybe? Prussia is. You better... Game, can I please click the battle? You better not lose, even if you're exhausted 4 seconds into the war. Don't lose. Don't you dare. Okay, yeah, we're just bulldozing through here. Convoys sunk. Have you fully upgraded? You have, okay. Then set them to all intercept. What does the escort convoys do? Nah. You now go sit in the English Channel to deal with these literally 2 Mexican ships doing bugger all, but apparently doing tons of damage. Well, not tons, but still. Hohenzollern is in default. Prussia! Deal with your shit. Take care of your guys. Come on. Alright, we need to occupy Texas. Okay, that's good. Venice is improving. They're getting there. We will need to occupy Texas, which is a little bit unfortunate. Holy balls, that's a lot of people. Backroom dealings exposed. Stall event. Hooray. 13% chance of a stall. Prominent members of the trade unions, outspoken supporters of women's suffrage and close allies of Lawrence Fairbairn have been exposed in a corruption scandal, having exchanged political favors for personal gifts, so such is the nature of politics. Throw them to the wolves, or we can derive some benefits. Gain a setback, but lower the enactment time for a little bit of bureaucracy cost. We have bureaucracy in spades. Does that mean we can increase some... We can. We could do welfare. No, that lowers the political strength, which I don't want, so we want to move away from that one. Having workplace safety officers would be good. We could do law enforcement. Let's move that one up, because why not? And now we... Do we have fully... Is it fully occupied? It is fully occupied. Okay, so make sure they don't... do we go for... let's go for this one that I can't pronounce. Oaxaca? Probably wrong. How are we doing? We're winning that one. We are losing that one. And we are smack dab in the middle on that one. We're going to move everyone to be blockading. Because that's apparently defensive. No, I also defend while blockading. Come on. Let's have... No, not a naval invasion. I want you to have a strategic objective on Texas, which should take them straight through there. Through Arizona, New Mexico, and then into Texas. And then we can just chill. And have that be the way we bring down... Oh, nice. Venice stopped damaging relations. That's convenient. You know, with you being our subject and all. Yeah, so we just need to occupy Texas. Then we can sit and wait for Mexico for a little while. And then we can move our focus over to Spain and beating the snot out of them. Which apparently Canada is failing to do right now. The overlapping tooltips and things, that's super nice. Do you have any offensive planners? You have. You have. Oh, wait, come on. Might want to advance a little bit here then. You could pillage, I don't want to pillage. Let's have the conscripts push a little bit. Aim for... Wait. Aim for... Aim for Valencia, because if I just push through here, that's both of the war goals I need. Because Eastern Andalusia is part of Andalusia, right? Yeah, so if I grab that one and then grab Valencia, we have both of the war goals. So if we push through here, boop, boop, then we are golden. Oh, damn it, we completely occupied Chiapas, so now that's going to have some devastation. That's not great. Or maybe someone else decided to do it. Maybe it was Prussia. Are you set to only British armies? Yes. Okay, let's... Okay, they are now fully occupying the one I can't pronounce. So just have them sit on okay. Sit on defend. Dance around with the mouse a little bit so we can actually do something. That's a lot of fleets they have there. But we keep winning. Despite blundering. But we keep winning. So that's good. Let's see. Norwegian mass immigration. Okay. And here we are. We are still building. That's good. But that will take a little bit still because we're on building glass right now, which we still have a massive shortage of. And then we have the electrics industry. We're waiting for the manpower for the ships. We're going to need to start to figure out what we want to do with in terms of building soon. We're losing money, nice. Mostly because of opium and artillery. Fair enough. Rubber in North Angola. That's fine. They're just gonna... Is it Prussia? Prussia and the British Raj are just pushing on. They're just pushing on. Well, I mean, that's fine. Maghrebi mass immigration from Constantine. Nice. We're gonna get a lot of more migration now that we have multiculturalism. We have this third most pops in the world. Who are ahead of us? China and the British Raj. Okay. Yeah, that's fair. That is fair. Damn. Japan has basically had no change in population since the start of the game. I mean, 7 million more, but compare that to us. We've doubled so far. And we're still growing quite significantly. Russia has no historical data. What? 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 Really? And neither does chicken. Is that big? I wonder what that is. GDP wise, we are by far the biggest. What's everyone else doing? Canada is catching up to Prussia. They've already beaten out France and Austria. I would assume that some of that is my doing. But still. What in the world? Oh yeah, standard of living. Where are we? We are 4th. That's not bad. That's not bad. That's mostly because of the upper strata. The lower strata still needs more. They need higher standard of living. So we're gonna have to... Well, maybe that's what we will be focusing on building. The Russian-American company has higher standard of living, which is interesting. Transvaal colony has more. Oh no, the poor Transvaal, the upper strata. They are not having their minimum expected standard of living of twice the lower strata's current one. And Bremen is the leading, but they have 1 million people. It's very easy to have a high standard of living then. So, let's see, over a drink. Advance, yes, good, advance. In an obscure meeting, John Leno and a proxy of the armed forces rambled at length about the positives of women's suffrage. One was cognizant enough to take minutes. Is it minutes or minutes? Minutes? He was taking notes. Commend them for their good work. 5% success chance. Matters of governance of a government, not dense of sin. Well, let's just commend them. Let's just do that. Just get the 5% extra success chance. Come on, push. Push, push. Push into Texas. We're almost there. We're almost there. We only have pushing into Texas to go. Unless... Yeah, thank you. Thank you for winning. Market access in Ulster. Why do you have... you have infrastructure. Why do you keep doing that? Casamid State has a bit of a revolution. I cannot really join in that one because they are not coastal. Oh boy. Why are they arriving here now when we're winning? If anything, go to Spain, where we're also winning. So that's fair enough. California, no. Like me. How are we doing on the power block inviting of countries? Yeah, 296 and they're still not interested. We will get up to 395. Maybe they will become interested then. Like 65% chance with 300 leverage. Jeez. Croatia. I need more. What can I do more? Beat up. Maybe I can beat up the 2 Sicilies. Maybe that will make them happy. Yeah, I think I just need to have more economic dependence on me. Which means still close. However, didn't we build? Did you not? Are they not being staffed, or do they not have? They are. You still lack clothes. Ah, these ones have not been hiring. Why are you not hiring? They fired people. They're not hiring because they are hiring and trying to hire, but they fired 63 people and 11 people left. Come on! You need to be more economically dependent on... Let's just see if they have any resources I can build for them. Let's just build their logging camps. Some of their coal, even though they don't hire anyone for some reason. One more logging camp here. We can have a little bit of those. How are you doing on population here? You have a bunch of peasants, so we can absolutely get like food industries. They have food industries here. If we no, that probably it wouldn't be a good idea to upgrade that one. So let's build a food industry here. Because surely you have people here. You have a lot of people here. So let's work with that. Let's go with that and see how that goes. Are we gonna finish Spain before we finish Texas or Mexico? No, not really, because Mexico is. Oh, is it enough to? No, we need to. Liberty Texas is controlled. We need to control at least one Mexican state that can be released as part of Texas. It's not being pressed. Well, it absolutely has to be pressed. But it is controlled, it says. We have 0 control over Texas. What? Why is it going down? It shouldn't. They shouldn't have. Shouldn't be able to go below 0. And it's a. Wasn't it a? Isn't this a primary? Yeah, it is a primary demand. Both of them. And we're not controlling Texas. Interesting. I don't. There's war support shouldn't be able to go below 0 because we don't control Texas. That's very strange. Belgium is no longer damaging relations. Can I have more rivalries? Is what I just thought of. I can rival Mexico. Well, let's quickly do that. Do we rival Belgium? Let's. Even if they stop damaging relations, I do need more influence. I do need more influence. Oh, and I just noticed we can have some more decrees. To go with greener grass, maybe? Let's have some greener grass in England. Most of it. That would be nice. Can have more immigration. For some reason, the armed forces and industrialists didn't like that. I don't think that's exactly what that was, but oh, are they in we rivaled Belgium and that pissed them off. Well, grow up. No one likes Belgium in this game, at least. We're winning battles over here. It's good. That is good. Mexico declared rivalry. Ah, how could you? And Oman like that. There we go, now we're occupying Texas. We're getting there. A large number of Javan people have begun migrating to the Midlands. Nice. The grass was green immediately. Oh, we have women's suffrage. Yes. Perfect. Perfect. Let's see. Are there any other... Well, we're gonna get that one. Well, we don't have cordial relations with France, so we can't really expel their diplomats for that one. Let's see, what other things can we do? Fully blockade a world market hub that is connected to at least 100 trade center levels. I have to find that one, that's not gonna happen. This one we might be able to do. Autocracy we are not on, so we're not having that. How is this one possible? We started at like 50, so that one shouldn't be possible. The billionaire is going to be difficult. We might get there if we absolutely explode, which we could do. State atheism and intelligentsia be powerful. Well, we could do that. No. No. Nah, I don't know. Have a pro-country lobby for your country in every other great power. That's not gonna happen because there are like 10 of them now. And we are rivals with like 8. And that's not gonna happen. Have a communist movement with support over 50%. We could try that one. I can't scroll. Yeah, we're not Venice. Produce prestige good. Gross Michael Banana from United Fruit Company and get share of total goods. All quiet on the Western Front. Have over 1 million battle casualties on a single front. I would rather not have that one. Honestly. Research all technologies across all 3 categories. We could possibly get that one. Don't know if we have the innovation cap for it right now. To have more innovation. Exploit the Amazon journal entry. Probably not. That's not gonna happen either. Is it an automotive company, the Armstrong one? And they're not going to establish a country. But we have women's suffrage, which is great. It's going to lead to more unemployed people. And a lower birth rate, which is fine because we have migration. And now, could we, by any chance, we can't go for state atheism because they're not in government. Who would be pissed off? The intelligentsia. So there's an. Let's not go there. Oh, let's not. Universal suffrage. We can't go for. That would piss off the industrialists as well. Do we want to go for elected bureaucrats? Kind of. Bureaucrats are currently... Show me what they are instead of telling me what political strength is. Like, I know what that means. This is literally the same thing twice. An increase or decrease in the political strength. Yeah, that's what this says. Tell me how many bureaucrats we have and what they support. Come on, game. Come on, game. Clauses. Let's see. What would be bureaucrats? Here. They are currently supporting the intelligentsia more. So I guess that's why. So if we have them elected, they will start supporting the wee bougies instead. So I guess that's why the intelligentsia don't want that. Right, the welfare one. We could try and go for one that does not remove political strength when receiving welfare, because that's not great. That's not super useful, but we don't really have much support for it, and we have a lot of resistance towards it from the industrialists, of course. Most of our old age pension, because that slightly lowers the workforce ratio. Okay. Who would we need to get in? Just the trade unions? Yup. Same here with the graduated taxation. That would piss off the landed gentry, industrialists, and the wee bougies. It would give us more money, which we don't currently necessarily need. I don't want to change the dedicated police force. I don't want the militarized police force. It's not necessary. I don't want to go backwards. We are still colonizing. These are the way I want them to be. Commercialized agriculture is probably where I want to stay. I don't really... it would possibly be if we had collectivized, but I don't think so. Because we have to swap to command economy or cooperative ownership. Which we can't even do, even if we would want to. And no one wants to swap out from monarchy at the moment. And if we're swapping to corporate state, which the industrialists don't want. Why? Who do they have in right now, the industrialists? Because you would think they would like to have... they have a moderate, so he has no opinions on his own, and he's almost 80. You would think they would like corporate state. Maybe not. I don't really see any laws then that I would like to go for. Like the next is universal suffrage. And we can't really go for old age pensions because I need to rearrange the government. I would need the trade unions in, and that seems like it's going to be very difficult. You see, he's a communist. Let's see if what's the best we can do is 0, 0, 16, 16. So yeah, it's just not gonna happen. But we could boot out the Joshua Norton, since he's helped us with the things we wanted him to help us with. Multiculturalism and women's suffrage. All the other things we already have. We are monarchy, we have protected speech, and we have compulsory primary school. So I don't really need him in. So we could get a little bit more legitimacy. I don't think it actually matters too much because it's 3 more. Let's just sit. Let's just sit on it. The Weebooges are now powerful. Are they getting stronger? They are. Ooh. Ew. The Intelligentsia demand the promotion of Brigadier General Christopher McNabb, touting his history of loyal and effective service. He has earned it. I guess. Where is he? He's just sitting. Sure, why not? The British Western New Guinea earthquake. An earthquake has hit the state of British Western New Guinea, destroying buildings, injuring people, and even taking some lives. They will not have to figure it out on their own. We will pay 76k. Dear, oh dear. Yeah, pay. We have the reserves, and as soon as the war's over, we're gonna be earning money again. We're going to be plus. Frost in California in January. Oh well, sure. Nice. We are prosperous. We are producing Armstrong ships now. Awesome. Mexico has capitulated, which is exactly what I wanted. The reactionary movement is gone. Good. Texas, would you like to be part of my friendship circle? Trade privileges. You will have military assistance. What do we call this then? Yeah, we are absolutely running out of imagination on these ones. Do we try and go for Maya as well? I could. Maybe. Let's see. Would you like to... Oh, they really want to have... They really want to be my friend. 10 years. They really want to be my friend. Now we don't need the Plymouth station to be sitting here, so you can go and blockade Occitania, I guess. 2, 1. So yeah, you go here. Boop. These guys can go and sit in that one. Ah, right. Why are we not going for Valencia? I specifically asked you to go for Valencia. Do it. They are still sitting and they are fully built now. No, there's 11 still. There's 16. 15? Several. Okay. My pals in Texas. I didn't see a Texas. It was already. Okay. We're good. You. Can I move you? Central America HQ. No, you can go to the Battlefront front. You are going to Central America HQ. And then they can go home. Because we're pretty much done. Maybe? Yeah, that they can... I just demobilize them. They can go home. We'll be fine. Why does Prussia have 47 demobilized troops in British Guiana? Are they lost? Oh, shrapnel artillery. That's nasty. Breech loaders for artillery foundry. You upgrade all artillery. And you upgrade all artillery. That'll take a little bit. And then we can do the same with these guys. Upgrade all artillery. That's good. And then we are going to swap the artillery foundries over to breech loaders, which will be great. It will be great. Breech loaders. Perfect. More artillery. Fire the cannons. Occitania is about to just peace out. If they want a white peace, that's fine with me. Liberate. Peace deal is invalid due to Liberate Texas being invalid and Liberate Maya being invalid. Yeah, you know, you could fix that. We no longer have a negative prestige modifier from the... Are we not actually attacking into Valencia? Your job is going into Valencia. Why are you not going into Valencia? Into Valencia, please. We have one place we need to go. And we're going everywhere but there. Like, half of Spain is occupied, but not literally the one province I've told them to go to. Go there, you geese. Is it because they're pushing towards Morocco? Oil in Assam. Damn it, you snotbags. Yeah, why? Please hire people in the power plants, please. That's why you're not having enough energy or electricity. You don't have people working. Let's build one more, just in case. I don't understand why they're not hiring people. because we absolutely have enough. Okay, now Serbia will join again. They absolutely have enough people, and they don't have to pay for it. You know, what with me subsidizing it. Surely they have people. They have no peasants. Okay, so maybe they don't have people. Still, people can move there. Move there, people. Input goods shortage. Who has input shortages? Livestock ranches need what? What do you need? Electricity. Yeah, big work. And logging caps need electricity. Serbia's back in. Stop leaving. Don't do that again. But, Wallachia joined Russia. Damn you! Damn you! Man of war shortage. Why do we still need man of wars? Why do we still need man of wars? Goods transfers being contravened. Why? Because we don't have man of wars. Ah. Fair enough. Do we have like a low level? Low level one we can swap back maybe? Let's go non military shipyards. We have one level in the home counties, one in East Anglia. Maybe we swap over the East Anglia one to do steamships again for man of wars. Let's do that. So we have man of wars, because apparently we still have them, have a need for them. Yeah, can I get the... Thank you, monitors. And these guys, they have monitors. So it's these dudes. The Plymouth station, they are still using frigates. Occitania capitulated. Perfect. Are we still specifically avoiding Valencia? Like, it's... You started here. Go here. Why are you moving backwards? Come on. Oil in Guyana. Okay. How are we doing on... the investment pool is still rising. I need to start thinking about what to build next, because our queue is getting short. It's just Electrix Industries. So let's see, what do we need? Coal and glass. So glass is huge. Automobiles. I feel like the company should probably start building that one up. Yeah, it seems like glass is what they're spending most of their money on. Well, apart from opium. But I don't know if we want to help them on that front. But yeah, glass. We need glass. And coal. And coal, and glass. So, coal. We don't have much in terms of people working in, or able to work in our home countries, or home counties. So let's just grab some people in India to do the coal mining. What could go wrong? Let's build 20 in Bihar. Let's build all of these. Let's build 10 there. Let's build all of those. Let's build another 5 in Ukraine. Maybe that will help them become more happy. Maybe we build some in Hungary as well. That should be fine for coal for now. Hopefully. Might be too much, but we will be fine. And let's build 30? How much is each? 40? And we need 6,000. Yeah, probably 400 is not enough. 400 is probably not quite enough. So let's make some more. Yeah, something like that. Let's go with that for now. And we'll see then how it shapes up. How are we doing on power block? We need to have fewer independent people in the power block. So, oh, finally. Of course, now we're going for all of them. Just grab Valencia and it's done. That's all we need. Apparently we don't need to. Oh, I can just ask them now. Okay. Thank you. Spain claims Eastern Andalusia. They can do whatever they want. I'm going to protect them. There we go. So, draft a treaty. I will guarantee independence for investment rights power block. I want trade privileges, and you will have military assistance. How much does this cost? 175. That's not too bad. We call them Greater Gibraltar. That will surely make them happy. And we'll draft a treaty with Catalonia for guarantee independence, investment rights, power block, trade privileges, and military assistance. 10 years, more than a treaty. Send the proposal. Here we go. And then we will Catalonia have declared Tuscany to be their rival. We Belgians are no longer powerful. We have more oil in Lancashire. We need more people in Lancashire. All right, the Plymouth station. I need you to upgrade all your light ships and also go home. Go home to China, Plymouth station. The others already have the monitors. Yes. And what are these things? Who am I working on here? Siam. That's not gonna happen ever. Right? That's not gonna happen ever. Yeah. With this much. How would their primary culture have low acceptance if we have multiculturalism? Is it because I have nah, it can't be because I don't have state atheism, surely. Surely. We just have the isolationism kicking my backside. Sit in here, state actions, incorporate state. What can we incorporate? Malta? Let's not. Let's not, just because. Yeah. How are we doing on inviting more people? Gili is actually getting closer. So if we're going to build in Gili, apparently. Because we might actually be able to get them into our power block. His ears were smoking. What in the world? What do you need? You need clothes, furniture, and paper. And coal. Do you not have coal? Can you build coal? You can, but you have decided not to. I'll build all of them for you. You have textile mills. but you need more clothes? Are you making you're making luxury clothes? Really? You need regular, but you're making luxury? And you need paper, but you're actually downsizing? Dear, oh dear. You don't have furniture, so I'll build it for you. You do have groceries. Let's build 2 more iron mines for them as well. That should be a start at least. And we'll see. How is Croatia doing? How is Croatia doing? It's growing. We will get to plus 95. It's actually going down? What's growing? Russia, of course. How? How is it going down if we have more? How? Metropolitan Police, what? Can I have to look at that one, see what that is? Because I don't know. How we're gonna get Croatia back in. How did we get them in the first place if we... Do you still need... You need iron. A lot of it. Do you have iron mines that I can build for you? You don't. You have coal, but you don't have iron. Well... How are you getting your iron right now? You're not, are you? They are apparently... What if we were to draft a little bit of a treaty where we transfer some iron to you? Would that help? I'm just selling you iron. Like nothing else, just iron. That for... Yeah, for 5 years, that should be enough to make you get into our little power block. Can I get a... I could ask for... I can't. For... well, they don't have iron mines, so for steel mills, maybe? Could get some steel mill... Or should we go for coal mines? They will not agree to that. They would agree to having steel mills. Iron for steel for 5 years. Surely? Yeah. And maybe we can build some... Okay, thank you for the flickering. I love when that happens. We have not built the Big Ben yet. Oh dear. Let's see, where do we need some more construction in the West Country? Max that one out. Don't really have the people anywhere else. And also build a Big Ben, darn it. What? Oh, like... Oh, big lag. Big lag. Hopefully not a crash though, because that would be slightly unfortunate. Nope, there we go. Build it in the home countries, or counties. Pa-bang. Right, I was going to check our... Yeah, we need more... we need a lot more literacy. Why is it going down? I need to go up. Opposite group. What? What? What is this list even? Literacy in all states. What is this list even showing? Maybe we should have been on. We should have a little bit of promote social mobility. Can I? I can in New England, nowhere else. Would it be too expensive here? It would be too expensive here, but not in New England? Interesting. Well, how is the literacy? Who knows? Can we have the literacy map mode by any chance? Yes. So let's check. Okay, so for us it's good. In Great Britain, the literacy is high. It's everywhere else that's the problem, I guess. How do we land on 85% though? Is it Malta bringing us down or something? No one can read in Malta. Can we give them a little bit of a promote social mobility? I can't because I don't have. That would be 100. How? What's the modifier? Because it's like nothing in New England. Surely it's not because there's 140,000 people living in Malta. That's a lot of people actually. That's more than I thought. But New England has 450, or Maine has 457, 291, 140, 100. Yeah, so I mean there's. Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand it. This one's still going upwards. Yes. Maybe we need a little bit more government administration. Or do we? Don't we have a tech for that coming up soon? Central planning? Yes. So central planning. But we need anarchism is almost done without me doing anything. So that's good. And yeah, we're getting up there. It's a bit annoying that we don't have the literacy. Do universities help with literacy? Innovation and qualifications. Let's just make sure we build one everywhere. Can I build universities in countries I have investment rights in? That would be strange. But also a little bit funny. But let's have one at least everywhere. The worst thing that can happen is it's going to cost us a lot of money in paper. But we do have a lot of money right now, and we can make more paper. So, let us have more construction, let's have more things. More things. More things and stuff. I didn't build the bureaucracy. Maybe I'll build one. Where? In the Midlands, maybe? Oh wow, we are actually missing taxation capacity. Interesting. How much would one be? 65? 15% taxation capacity. Let's build one in all of the ones that are missing taxation capacity. It's fine to have an abundance. Yeah, we are looking fairly good currently. So I could attack the Ottomans. Sort of. Why are they unavailable? We are two good friends, so I will need to damage relations with the Ottomans for a while. What else? What are we doing? We are damaging with the US because they were trying to improve relations with us. We don't want that. We are improving relations with the Sambas. We can stop doing that because I forgot about their war. New Granada and Mexico are rivals. Now? What were you waiting for? Could have done that a long time ago. Anyone? Okay, if we can get Gili up, then we can invite them. Ooh, come on. We will get to 167. But we are still building. Yes, we are still building a lot in there. Well, not a lot, but a fair amount. So that should be fine. We did get a treaty with Brittany, yes. We will get up to 101. That is not going to be enough. That's not going to be enough. Hungary is disinterested, which is unfortunate. Rubber in the Shan states. Okay. We have that's a huge deficit of coal. How are we third? Dear me. But yeah, we need a lot of coal. Did I say there's actually more exports of coal? Most of it from France. Half of it's from France. Are they? They're exporting a third of their coal. To who? Not to me, I hope. No, that's just the same one. I was building coal, wasn't I? Yes, I was building coal. So let's let the coal build up and see. We're also missing grain, which isn't great. But we're getting there. Anarchism unlocked. Yeah, it's a bit odd seeing all of these tiny little bits. Meanwhile, Austria has eaten. Was it Bavaria, right? Bavaria Baden. We have revolution in North Germany. Hamburg. Again. Hamburg is now disinterested. Because I'm relevant. Is it because did they lose their coastline or something to the revolt? They did. So Hamburg is now disinterested in me because they lost their coastline to the revolt. Right. They have no dudes. But the revolt does. Would anyone like me to join? No. Prussia would join the revolt. Maybe. Okay, but that's probably going to be successful. Because why wouldn't it be? Should probably look a little bit into the specific parts that have that are struggling with their stuff. They need furniture, services, and coal. See, they need furniture. Why has there not been furniture built? Let's build it. Let's start with the big ones. It's probably furniture, right? It's gonna be. It's groceries and services and furniture, yeah. So let's build furniture. Let's build them food. Well, hang on. What on earth is this? That's all of the railways. Who's building all of the railways? Just financial districts in the Midlands. Financial districts are building railways all over the world. And then a cheeky little motor industries. Food industries from Arthur Guinness. And some more automotive a lot of more automotive industries all over the place. That's good though. That's good though. Because that is going to be very profitable. For everyone, including me. Including me. And as we all know, the most important part is that I am happy and get money. Do you hear that too? The invention of the telephone has opened the door to great improvements in our communications, or in our electricity industry. Should improve in communications, radio tech. Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, radio. Radios can no longer be rivals with Mexico. Sadness. Can we rival someone else so I don't have to? No. Okay. Okay. Can I withdraw from some kind of treaty then? Yeah, let's just withdraw from the California one. Yeah. Let's withdraw from the Uruguay one. I keep those. This one's not going the way I thought it would be. Probably because they have isolationism or something. Yeah. Bastards. They are in the British Empire. They are not my subject. Let's do that. Let's bring them in. We lose a bit of cohesion, but that should be there, and then we can withdraw this treaty because they are literally our subject. That will save us some more influence. I would like some more. Are we ever going to get Denmark in? No. But I also don't really want to let them get into France's power block because it will be annoying. But we're never going to get them in. Well, even less now because we're divided. This one, they are in, so we could. I can't subjugate them now because we have too low cohesion. So we can just wait for the cohesion to tick up, and then we can bring them in, and yeah, that would be great. It will be taking up Serbian mass migration. Oh, I thought it would be Serbia's leaving. No, we have a mass migration, insufficient construction. We have electricity shortage. We can have more interests. That's good. Electricity shortage in Connaught is not good. You need how much more? 34. Let's do one more. What else? We can decrease autonomy. Let's not do that. Midlands market access. Are they actually lacking market access, or yeah, they use too much infrastructure, or they need more infrastructure? The railway is building though. 2 of them, so we don't really need to do anything there. That will fix itself with time. And what else was it? Mandates. We can have another interest, so we should have another interest. We're running out of possible interests, actually. Do we go with West Siberia or the Midwest? West Siberia, probably. Because we're probably going to be going after Russia fairly soon to release more of their possible little bits. We can decrease autonomy. I don't think I would like to do that yet. Wrong button. Subject by liberty design. Yeah. We definitely want the Far East's liberty desire to take down first. Before we give them more liberty desire. Alright, I am knowledge sharing with a few. Should I stop? I could, but it's probably not. Let's stop knowledge sharing with Tibet. Our innovation cap went down again. Is that because... Does that count... When it says unincorporated states, does that count... what's it called? Subjects? Because we did bring in the Far East in. I'm assuming their literacy is not brilliant. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Is that it? Because we bring in a subject, that brings down our general literacy rate. Holy. There's a bunch of literate people here. You can see that somewhere, can't you? Can't you? Where can you see that? Can you not? Really? I thought you could. Oh well. And they don't want my help, right? No one wants my help. Silly. Silly. Denmark withdraws. Oh well. Guess that saves me the trouble of figuring out if I wanted to stay in that one. The decision has been made for me. I want to make sure, because I think yeah, let's have Big Ben be at the top. Danish attitude worsened. Well, if you would like to, well done, Hamburg. You piss me off enough, we can maybe become rivals so I can get more influence. The Great Molasses Floods. Molasses in the lowlands. Okay. Storage tank full to the brim with molasses intended for rum distillation has burst, flooding the streets of Edinburgh's commercial centre, killing dozens and injuring hundreds of bystanders. I see that apparently killed a politician. Close to the distilleries for food industries to put lower. How much do they actually produce in the lowlands? How much food are they producing? Quite a lot. But they are also not fully... they're not fully employed. Oh, wrong one. This one. I need to read the other one. Yes, they will have to have lower throughput then. Without illusions, amongst the current generation of socialists, that ticking is taking me off. Is it this thing that's ticking? Amongst the current generation of socialists, a mode of analysis based upon class conflict has supplanted the multitudinous. That's probably not how you say that, but I've never actually said that word out loud before. The utopian ideas of the past. To dream is no longer sufficient. Socialism must evolve, and so must its proponents. A utopian character not affiliated with the Weebugies will adopt a communist ideology. All utopian characters not affiliated with the Weeaboogies will adopt communist ideology. Do we have any utopian characters? No. No. The liberation of the individual will bring forth utopia. Utopians will become anarchists. I would rather not that. They become corporatists. Which one's corporate states, public schools, regulatory bodies, wage subsidies. That wouldn't be too bad. Dark Times one must cling to what inspires them. Retain. Let's see if there's anyone. They can become corporatists. Unless, actually. Meh. So let's go with they can become corporatists. How old are we now? Who knows? 66. We're getting there. Right, and Frederick Whitelaw died. Okay, and Adam Pennington, a radical, has retired, and George Chalmers, a royalist, has taken over the rural folk. South Atlantic slave trade finally gone. It's really annoying that I couldn't actually do anything about that. Actually still annoyed by it. It's been a week or more actually. Intelligentsia is happy, so they have more. We now have more society research speed. I gotta check the journal though, because there was the Metropolitan Police, and we need to have a level 5 law enforcement. Are we actually going up to level 5, or now we need more bureaucracy for that? How much? 1,500 total. Oh, come on. Come on. Bureaucracy cost per investment level 594. Let's just build a bunch. If we can't figure it out, let's not figure it out. Just click the buttons. Ulster becoming the administrative capital of Great Britain is something I didn't actually think would happen. It's an interesting one, to say the least. Are we on all of the labor saving options everywhere? Because we probably should be at this point. We don't have the tech for automated bakery. Let's swap to rotary valve for well, everything we can. Continue, yes. Can't do anything there. Rotary valve engine. This is going to lead to a lot more unemployment. But honestly, yes, continue. We kind of sort of need it. Oh, it's going to be more expensive because we use more coal for that. How are we doing on the coal building? They are queued up, so it should fix itself with time, since we have time. Okay, what is this? Alteños versus Los Altos. Again, they have another one. More. A revolution in the Rhine. Luxembourg versus Luxembourg. Would you like some help? Oh boy. Hang on. Let's see, would anyone care? Or would anyone like my help? Luxembourg would like my help. Let's see what they want. Are they someone's subject? They are the Netherlands subject. So They're probably not going to accept becoming my subject, because I don't think they can. We need to spend money though, fairly soon. Oil in Saskatchewan. I don't want to be. I don't want to reach my reserve maximum, because that's just gonna be a waste. It'll just waste money. How are we doing on the investment pool? It's still going up, but not by as much as I thought it would be still. So let's have more construction sectors. So do that first. Man, there's not a lot of people available to work in Leinster. Interesting. Yeah, building some more. That's just 10. Let's build some in South Cameroon then. 10 even. Oh, come on, Portugal. Just be friends. Okay, let's see if we can... Yeah, it's just an obligation, so... you'll just have to be what you want to be. Ulster and the Midlands. Is it because they have lower infrastructure? Yes. Is there infrastructure being built? Yes, 4 weeks. So that's fine. We're paying 8 grand. Can we use any where is it? Here. Let's use rail. Let's use rail. I should do that on all of them actually. All of the whatchamacallits. Yeah, let's move all of these over to rotary valve engines as well. Because why not? We may as well. I'm not allowed to change any of these. All of the mines should use rail transport now, because we have rails everywhere. Coffee plantations use rail. Dye plantations use rail. Everyone use rail. Because trains are... Yes, do it. Trains are for everyone, I said. Trains, trains, trains. Do you want to use public motor carriages? No. Would be a lot more transportation, but lower services. We do not have that much. We don't have that many cars yet. 950 more. How many are we currently producing? A lot, actually. Let's see. We are producing 8,000. That's engines. That's the wrong one. Automotive industries. We are making 2,000 cars. And we have... yeah. Definitely gonna need more. I hope they keep building that. Let's go Armstrongs. Which one is not profitable for some reason? Or... West Country? How? There's so much need for it. Work, work. Work, 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 work. Transportation shortages. Maybe we should selectively add some automotives. Where's that? That was here, right? No, it wasn't. It was Urban Center, which is available at the top, right? Use public motor carriages. That should be fine. But we are going to need more cars, though. We're going to need more cars. Connaught You can also use cars. Who else? Oh, they have an electricity shortage. That's interesting. Are we building? We are, yeah. So that's probably one that I've already checked. Transportation shortage in West Indies. Do they have rails? They have one that is not fully staffed. That's going up, which should lead to more transportation, right? It should be fine, right? Right? Maybe. We'll see. We'll let it run for a little bit, see if anything changes. My influence is gone. I can't rival anyone. I need to boot off some. Is this ever going to happen? Is ever going to happen? Probably not. And we're ticking up, but we're going to land at 80, which is way low. Way low. And yeah, having no influence is hurting. This one is not going to work at all. Pueblo. They're already in the empire, so withdraw from that one. Yep. Sweden's not going to happen because they are well, stupid. So let's withdraw from that one because that's 150. Right, Brunei, and they are already in. Not really, they should be subjugated first. So we need to wait a little bit on that one. What else do we have? This was not going to happen, right? It might. If you give me some trade privileges, we can see if you maybe want to buy some goods. We have a shortage of engines. Why is it that I can see that here? Why is it like, oh yeah, we need engines? Oops. Should probably pay attention to that. We can sell them some guns. As many as we can. There. Anything else? Would you like some iron or something? They don't want iron. They have iron. That's a shame. They did want artillery as well, so we can sell in some artillery. There. And that would give me trade privileges, which gives more leverage generation. Let's see if we can get that one to work. Yep, that worked. Occitania is trying to conquer Bali. Yeah, how about you don't? We are going to join that one. We're gonna beat some Occitanian backside. Because no one, I said no one, takes things without my my okay. Conquer Moluccas, Sund Islands, Celebes, and Western New Guinea. At this point, with Occitania, I can't break them up further, and they are really annoying me. So I might just grab, like Aquitaine maybe, like conquer it. Either that or just nab Tunis from them. That could work. Or maybe take more of their colonies that they are spreading everywhere in the way of me. They're stealing my colonies. The rascals. Oh, 84,000 days. Ho, ho, ho. That's because we don't have a malaria prevention, which is something I should add here. Yeah. But we'll butt in on that one. Alright. I was going to not join in that because they didn't want anything, or they wouldn't give me anything. Just an obligation and I don't care. Let's see if maybe Bali would like to become a subject. If we can become a subject, we might do that. If not, no, they don't. They want to become a subject. So we could ask for transfer Tunis. Again, I'm not too keen on it because I'm not sure how that has changed with the patch. If that's actually properly fixed. So I'm not sure I would like to do that. We could liberate Tunis, but we can't liberate anything from Occitania. So I might just go for Conquer Aquitaine. How much would that be? Not allowed! They would only let me grab their colonies. Maybe we just go for transfer Tunis and we'll do that. Let's ask for transfer Tunis and see how it goes. It's not the worst thing if it doesn't work. I mean, it'll suck, but it won't be the worst thing to ever happen. So, yeah. Sumatran mass immigration from Java to Ulster and the Netherlands. Alright, and everyone sides with Bali. Orange River Sovereignty. Is that the former Orange? It is. Well, it's certainly a name. Orange River Society. Our sovereignty. I'm also noticing that our little truce with Russia is gone. So Russia is probably something we will go after after this war with Occitania. And see how it goes. However, that will be it for today. I will continue on Thursday. Because of reasons. Also, let's see if I can figure this thing out. Let's see. If I'm allowed. Nope. Okay. So, I guess that will just be the end of it. I'm not allowed to do redirections. I'm too small. I'm just a little guy. That'll be the end then. Thursday.